see the first 7 in-game days in the new early access game Range Farm and Store Simulator. I will share my experience with this developer and their other games. So while I plant crops, take care of animals and build my little shop, you will get the first view of the progress system and the level unlocks. So come along to see if this game is a good fit for you. Of course, you start with nearly nothing. That's what these games are about. No? So your first day is usually just getting everything set up. That's why I'm just buying some tomato plants and some chickens to get the first products rolling. We've got a stack of eggs and tomatoes for a quick start, but I think preparation is better than doing nothing. Everything you order is being delivered instantly. That makes it a lot easier during the day. If you miss something, you get out of stock or so, just order it. Not realistic, but still fun. Experience points in this game are only gained if you are selling something to customers. They will come as soon as you open the shop. It's closed right now, and I'm preparing everything for the first day. We don't have employees yet, so you will have to do everything on your own, at least at day 1. Set up some prices, just push them up to the market value. It's okay. Don't go overboard with that. Otherwise, customers will not buy as much as you want. But other than that, economy is working in your favor. So, waiting for the first customers, already harvesting my first tomatoes on my own. Not really necessary in the after view, as we've got a big stock of tomatoes anyway, and better vegetables are coming with the next level already. So my advice here is don't go overboard with it. Maybe 1 stack of tomatoes, 2 or 3 chickens, and just get the mechanics working for you. If you harvest or collect items with these yellow dots floating around, this is an indicator for high quality items. So you've got normal quality items and high quality, and the high ones are just getting sold for the double amount of the price you set for the normal ones. Collecting money, mini game, not my favorite. It's taking a lot of time, doesn't really make fun, I think, and you don't get a tip anyway. But you will only do this in the first level, because starting with level 2, you will get your first employee who will do all this tedious work for you. You can concentrate on everything else then. So while you collect money, get your restocks as well, and you can use this shelf as well. Fun fact, the developer has another game named Hydroponics Farm and Store Simulator, which is basically not the same game, but actually shares a lot of the main functions and game mechanics. So some of the stuff in this game felt pretty easy for me, as I was already used to it from the other game. 7 o'clock in the evening, shop is closing. No new customers from that time on, but time stands still. You can work and prepare and clean up everything as long as you want. After all, it's a relaxing game and not a stressful game. Remember, in your first days, you have to do a lot on your own. You don't have so many people working for you. So this function comes in very handy to start the next day. And just easy as that, go to your close sign and continue to the next day. You will get a summary and see what you did on that day. My second day started with harvesting my tomatoes. Unfortunately, they already got ill, so I had to destroy them. This will happen from time to time. Actually, they can live like 5 cycles, and sometimes after the second up to the 5th cycle, they might get ill and you have to destroy them. And as I said before, at level 2, we can get our first employee, which helps out a lot. Just get him in the employee tag, and also cucumber or cucumber. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's Gurken in German. They will eat the double amount than tomatoes, so get some boxes for your harvest times. Other than that, the day feels the same like the first day, but with less hassle of collecting the money. Just prepare everything, keep everything clean, restock your stuff, try to get the XP. It's now important to get to level 3, where we get in a new support employee, and then the game really starts to flourish and make fun, because then you can really concentrate on building your business instead of working in your business. Here you just saw how I bought some bigger equipment. You can place it, rotate it, and replace it every time. Even with products in it, you can just pick it up, rotate it, and place it somewhere else. It's a nice feature for redecorating your store later on. There are a lot of crops in this game, but of course they will come time after time, level after level, so you've got something to look forward to rebuild your layout, and to, of course, sell new stuff. That's your dog. He's signaling you that there's some intruder on your farm. No, I wasn't really paying attention to that because I went at work. But yeah, get your broom out and search for the intruder. In this case, it's a boar. There are even other animals. If you don't do anything, they will destroy your crops or steal a chicken and all that stuff. But actually, you can turn that off. If you don't like this mechanic, you can just turn it off, or at least put the amount of occasions pretty low. I think it's quite fun, but actually I will just turn it off in my future plays. By now you should be used to what you have to do for your daily business with your cattle and crops, and you will have to bridge mostly 2 or 3 days with the same stuff before being introduced to new mechanics. So fast forward to the next day, where I will build a new shed. Third day starts with my new enclosure. I just wanted to buy one more for the ducks. There are ducks on level 2 then. And yeah, I was pretty confused first because I wasn't really able to place them the correct way. You see the placement of the blueprint here, but then you have to build every single step of the enclosure. And it's not like all the other equipment where you press longer on the mouse button to pick it up. But here, without an indicator, you just click it once and then you can move it. And I was approximately 3 to 5 minutes wondering why nothing is working until I understand the mechanics. Maybe I saved some time and confusion for you, showing you that. So the rest of the day was still some work to do, but in the end I got my first few ducks. Actually, I'm not really sure if I would buy them the second time, because they cost more, but they don't get you more money. It seems people are not buying duck eggs, but they all want chicken eggs. I mean, in real life it's the same, isn't it? Duck eggs might be something rather special than just the usual thing to buy. But hey, come on, they're cute, huh? And in the end, you can slaughter them and sell them, of course. So duck meat, on the other hand, might be a good seller. I'm not sure about that. I don't know how you feel about it. But yeah, animals are getting old and they don't lay any more eggs. And then you can only slaughter them and sell the meat. New products, of course, mean you need more equipment to sell that stuff. I'm not sure if you can expand your barn. I'm not sure about that. You can get better stands which don't need so much space, but I'm really not sure yet if I can expand my sales place. I can redecorate it, can get pictures or something like that. I'm not sure. And you get more heavy equipment for new products and all that stuff. But rather than that, I'm not sure. So the next 2 days I just skipped in this video. Don't get me wrong, they are fun to play, but not really giving a purpose in this video where I want to showcase you how you progress in the levels. So for me, at day 6, I was now able to get a new employee who's supporting me in my normal business. And there's a little bit of stuff to unfold here. Caleb has different categories in which she's more proficient than in others. And this is mainly showing in her speed doing stuff like planting or maintenance or harvest. In the settings, you can decide what's the most important task your new employee should do first before switching to the second and a third priority. This comes in handy when you have more employees so that they are not doing all the same stuff at the same time, but you just get them the right priorities. And yeah, just to have a look at our first employee supporting us. She's switching tasks as needed. Right now she's restocking our products, but she can also go out and clean up our chicken stall and getting the eggs from there into the storage and everything you need. But you will see very pretty soon that you still have to do a lot of work on your own, and you are a lot quicker anyway. Of course, you want to get as many employees as possible and still being sustainable, of course, because they free up your time to do other stuff. One more important game mechanic unlocks with level 3, the fishing rod. Important not because you can relax at fishing in the pond behind your barn, but because you need the fish for your pets. Your pets do have a skill system with their own experience points, and these experience points, they will raise with the food. One advice here for me, get a card box with you for products because you need to pick up the fish you get out of the water. I was aware of that, and in the first tries I didn't see. I thought the fish is in my inventory or something, but yeah, actually there's no real inventory. You need everything in these boxes, so bring one with you, or even more for different types of fish, and then you can put them into the bowl for your dog. Right now you only have a dog. It's a cat at level 10 or something. I will definitely play to get the cat. And so we are already reaching the last day of the week for this video. Still protecting my farm, doing all my duties, and of course getting new stuff into my store. This time at level 3 it's also chili. So this is pretty nice. Harvest a lot of crops and gives us a nice variety of products in our shop. As a conclusion, I like this game. I like the subject, I like the game mechanics of it, like the relaxing gameplay of it, and it's visual pleasing enough in this genre to say, yeah, you can definitely play this more than once. And the developer is doing good progress in this early access. There are a lot of updates coming, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the full release of this game.